things that you regretted in that time, what would they be? Like, I guess what was going on in that time, and like if you look back, you're like, oh fuck, man, I could have maybe done that a little bit better, or I could have spoke up here, or whatever.
Basically, just regret hanging around the wrong crowd, man, and really getting into the scene of the steroids and that. And yeah, I was into the party scene before that, but just basically that, man. But on the same token, I don't regret it because it's made me who I am now.
Damn.
And yeah, like I can now tell my story and I want to help people. Whereas if I didn't do it then, I'd probably be doing it now.
Yeah, man. You know what? That's a real good gauge on where people are in their life and their level of growth. So kudos to you for that, because accepting that what has happened, and it has created the person that is here today, which is yourself. And that's where we learn from those mistakes, and also we get to teach other men those mistakes as well, and the people that are around us. So, hats off to you for that. And doing
that's
that.
something I want to, like, as we were just touching base before this podcast. I don't want to be judged for that, and people still do. I don't know why people still judge you for your past, but if you're a changed person, forget the past and give someone some credit. I'm not saying you have to be their best friend or whatever, but just keep things clean, and it's a new you.
Yeah.
So,
man, that's exactly why this show is here, because the story is, if you don't know, now you know, and it's getting an insight into someone else's life. Like many others, and like me, and like fucking probably they would have seen your profile and been like, fuck, man. Even me, like I'll say it on camera right now. I looked, I was like, fucking, I judge you, but you know what I get to do? I get to be wrong.
Yeah.
Because I chatted to you today, and I'm like, man, he's a fucking good dude, man. Like hearing your story and not knowing that you're 25.
Yeah.
All changed my perspective so much, and that's why it's important to voice this and be open.
100%. That's why I want to do this, man, and that's why I'm doing my own, obviously. And that's why I'm sure you're doing this, because, I just want people to know the real you. That's it.
Man. It's like there's so much more than just the photos on Instagram, the profiles. And it's like, you do that for work, bro.
Yeah, and that's all Instagram is. It's photos. So people, you know what I mean? They don't know you from a bar of soap, really.
They get to create whatever they want and judge you on however they feel. And that's like, okay, cool. And that's just like a real stigma that's been created, around social platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into that too, man. Like, what's some